What's up, everybody? Happy Friday.
Uh, I hate Fridays. I totally hate Fridays. Hey, Daniel, what's up?
What's up, Daniel? Hi, Chiefs fan.
Okay, Kente, how you doing? Hey, Chief, how you doing? Hey, Chief, thanks for sending me your email. I got it. I will invite you this Monday. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was a good game last night.
Yeah, I was asleep. So
Yeah, he was asleep. But
yeah,
but sleep.
no, I haven't been feeling too well lately. High energy.
Yeah, I'm just I'm just busting your balls.
Yeah, I know. I'm letting them know.
I know your situation, so it's cool. But yeah, we had a great game last night. It was the Falcons and the Buccaneers. The first quarter, it was fast. Both teams were scoring. They were moving the ball downfield. Second half, in the third quarter, the Falcons, they didn't play that well. But in the fourth quarter, wow, Falcons tied it up and they went into overtime. And the first play in overtime, Kirk Cousins throws the ball, touchdown. Okay, Baker never throw the ball again.
Dang, I feel like the overtime rules should be changed, but it's
Well, yeah. What rule do you want to change? In
instead
overtime?
of like a sudden death score thing, they should just do it where it's like a 6 minute, 8 minute quarter or something. And then whoever wins then goes. And then if there's a second overtime, then you do this rule.
Yeah, but you know what? That would injure the players.
Mm, maybe not 8 minutes, but 5 minutes or whatever. At least both teams get a chance, I guess.
That's sweet. Chief said he wants you to get better real soon, man.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I was waiting
Playoff
for us to
rules.
finish.
I thought that was already a rule where both team gets the ball.
I thought they changed it, though.
I know if the team that gets the ball first in overtime scores a field goal, the other team has a chance to go down and score.
Only in playoffs. I think it should just be in
Wait,
season.
wait, it's only in the playoff. It's not regular games either. Really? I thought it was for regular games too. Uh, that sucks.
I
Yeah,
guess it
that
should be
sucks.
changed.
That sucks. That really sucks. But yeah, man, Kirk Cousins threw the ball for over 500 yards.
Then what was the problem last week, then? He just couldn't.
That's what I'm saying. Were the defenses that bad for the Bucks?
I don't know. I would be definitely questioning certain things if I was a Buccaneers fan.
I understand Baker Mayfield. He had a game. He had like 4 touchdowns in that game.
Yeah, he wasn't the problem.
No, actually, no, he got 5. He got 2 to Mike Evans, 2 to Daryl Mooney, and 1 to Sterling Sharp. It, it looked like Baker Mayfield was Joe Montana out there. He was running around, making plays. I'm like, where did this come from?
Where's Ryan when you need him? He could explain some stuff to us. How he's feeling.
Yeah, I know, yeah. And the bad news is, the guy I'm playing in fantasy football, he had Mike Evans. Man, that just blows. Anyway, we finally got a good Thursday night game on Amazon.
For real, that so many memes were going on Instagram.
After 2 years, we finally get a good game.
Do you think that will break the curse, or do you think we're just gonna get bad ones because this has been one? We can't let one good game trick us into maybe the next one will be good.
I'm hoping.
What are the next teams?
Next week it's the Niners. I believe the Niners and the Seahawks.
That might be decent.
Yeah, but the Niners have too many injuries right now. So I don't know.
They were injured last year.
Yeah, but they had Christian McCaffrey.
Until what? A little bit at the beginning of the season. Then he was injured in the middle. And then they had him at the late.
Yeah.
Barely, though. That's what I'm saying. I'm not worried about them. I was like, they'll minor it somehow. The next man will step up. Again, they were just at the Super Bowl. I'm not going to... Injuries.
Yeah, but they did lose to the Rams 2 weeks ago.
And you had the Rams being well, even though I didn't.
Yeah, I know. My prediction, I'm horrible to figure that prediction.
So far, I've been right. I haven't been able to do predictions with you, sadly. So.
Yeah.
I know my friend was telling me to get into like fantasy, like basketball and football, and I was like, nah, it's gonna take the fun away from me. I'll get like way more invested, not in like the good way. Like I'll just care. I like caring about the teams and organizations and knowing about players. I don't really like being a person who's a player person.
Dude, you know how much stressful fantasy football is?
That's another thing, and I see like a lot of players. Like I mean, not a lot of players. A lot of people get mad at players like they generally owe them something.
And you're looking at one.
He's like, you're costing me here.
Yesterday, I was yelling at Mike Evans not to catch a ball. Don't you dare catch that ball, Mike Evans. Don't you dare catch that ball, Mike. And what happened? He catches 2 touchdowns. All right, that leads into the next topic. Reviewing the Packers Rams game this Sunday afternoon. I think it's a 3 o'clock game for you, and a 1 o'clock game for me here.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm just always prepared for 12. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's been prepared for 12, but it's just an afternoon game here. It's gonna be an afternoon game for you guys.
I'm excited for it. I think this is gonna be a pretty even game for the offense. I think we're gonna see a lot of running, but also a lot of throwing.
Yeah, the Rams been running the ball a lot, just because the reason of they don't have their number 1 and number 2 receiver. Both of them are out with injuries, so they have no receiver. I think Puka Nacua is out for another 2 weeks, and then Cooper Cup is out for another week with
Dang.
injury. Yeah, so they have so many injuries at the wide receiver spot that Matt Stafford is not looking good out there.
So yeah, they'll run the ball. I think like I was saying, the Packers are gonna run the ball heavy because the
Oh
Rams
yeah,
have been having a hard time stopping the run. So
yeah, we have a hard time. The Packers, for some reason, the Packers can never get a
no, I
good.
was saying the Rams. I said the Packers are gonna run Josh Jacobs a lot because the Rams have been having a hard time running the ball.
And the same thing with the Rams. Rams are going to run the ball a lot because the Packers have a horrific run defense.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a run heavy game, but I think Jordan Love's also gonna go off because the Rams secondary has also not
Yeah,
well either.
but you gotta think Christian Watson is hurt, so he might not be able to play this week.
Still, we got 4 other guys that are dogs, bro.
True.
So I do think that because of how much they've been trying to utilize Christian Watson, I get what you're meaning. Like their game plan that way might be different, but I think that I think they'll be fine. I think they'll utilize a lot of Bo Melton and Jalen Reed a lot.
This is just a hypothetical question to you. It's not a real question, it's a hypothetical. You know Devontae Adams, he wants a trade, right? He wants a trade. What would you think if the Packers actually gave up like a 2nd-round pick and get that Christian Watson for Devontae Adams for 2 years?
I'm giving them a 2nd and a 3rd and no player.
Yeah, but they're asking for a 2nd-round pick and a player.
I'll give them Millie Keith.
Yeah, but that's not it. They want a superstar, not
a. No. As much as I like Devontae, he's old.
Yeah, but he still has it. He's still the number 1 receiver, man.
But, I don't know. I do want him on the team, but I'm not willing up to give any of our young guys up. It would have to be like we'd have to give. I'd give them 2 2nd-round picks.
But the thing is that when we traded Devontae to the Raiders, we got a 1st and a 2nd.
Yes, and he also was 2-3 years younger.
Yeah, that's true.
I was like, lucky. They should be thankful enough to like. I think to be honest, he's worth 2 3rd rounds, not even a 2nd round. He's worth 2 3rd rounds. Yeah.
The guy at that level, man.
I wouldn't really see him at that level. He hasn't got compared to what he's got here, compared to touchdowns and all that stuff, like he's still
But
really good. He can get open routes. Like he doesn't have a quarterback to throw to him, but I just
yeah, but
his
last year
age.
he had 14 touchdowns.
That's because he's only what the Raiders have. I mean, not
No,
touchdowns. I mean yards.
they had Josh Jacobs. But yeah,
But they didn't have a line to help Josh Jacobs get open. It was his worst year.
yeah, that's true.
So
But yeah,
I think I wouldn't give up. Like I said, I wouldn't give up Wicks. I wouldn't give up Reed. I wouldn't give up Dobbs. I get why people say Watson because of his injury history.
yeah. So I'm like, why not just give up a second?
But then as soon as that's done,
and then it doesn't look like the Packers are going to re-sign Christian Watson when his contract is up because of the injury history.
I don't think they'll sign. If that's the case, then I guess sure. But I haven't seen anything about that. I just think they're waiting for this season to see what he can do. And this injury wasn't his fault. No real injury is someone's fault, but this one definitely wasn't. Like,
Yeah, and then on Sunday, I think you're right. I think that Jordan Love is gonna go off.
yeah, I don't know. I would love to see Devontae Adams in a Packer jersey again. His contract's too much. Like, people say he's going to the Jets. How are the Jets going to pay for that?
Actually, it's not that much at all. If he gets traded today, the new team has to pay him $14 million. But if Devontae gets traded on the last day of trade deadline, the team that he goes to only pays $9 million. But then,
Okay, makes sense.
but next year, that $9 million jumps up to $18 million.
I don't know. A 30-year-old wide receiver.
And I heard that maybe the Chiefs might offer them a first round pick.
The Raiders aren't doing that, though.
If they offer a first round pick, and if they have to get rid of it,
Nah, the Raiders wouldn't give it to a divisional rival. That one,
but the first round pick is very tempting.
Yeah, of course it's tempting, but still, no. You're the Chiefs. Why would I do it? Like, that's what the Raiders would say. And I think there's other teams, too, that could utilize him.
Yeah,
like the Packers. My favorite is the Bills.
Yeah, people been saying the Bills.
I'd like him to go to the Bills.
That's another team. What do you think about the Saints?
Just because Carr's there.
Yeah.
That's probably a likely situation, too. But, I don't know. It depends. Like, does he want to get paid? Does he want to win a ring? Like, can he also take a pay cut if he gets traded to a team, too? Like, renegotiate contracts?
Yeah.
Like, I would take Devontae back to the Packers if he did that, if you renegotiate. But I think,
well, any team that trades for Devontae, they're gonna ask Devontae, hey, can we work out a new deal so we can get the salary cap?
if I'm being honest, I think he might end up in the Jets, even though it's the least team besides the Chiefs. Even I like the Chiefs. Sorry, Chiefs fan. Those are the two teams that I don't want to see him on, just because of one. The Chiefs are good already. I don't understand why people are
Yeah, but the Chiefs,
are
yes, but they
panicking.
lost a receiver for the year.
And then guess what? Besides Devontae Adams, they're gonna find another piece that's off the streets. Who knows? Maybe they'll get Hill back. I think that's more likely than them getting Devontae Adams.
You see Hill?
I don't think they're gonna trade him now, but they're gonna want to dump his contract for the future.
There's a lot of teams that. Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one.
Yeah,
Amari Cooper. I like that better than Hill.
yeah, that would be a good one. Yeah, I don't know. As much as Devontae Adams is great, I think him and Mahomes, because their greatness, would do well.
Oh yeah.
Devontae Adams, even though he's a great route runner, he's also very slow and he's a slow paced guy. I
Yeah,
don't think the Chiefs.
he would
I think
never.
the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs' play style doesn't work well with him.
He was never known for his speed.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I still think he'll be great and put up fantastic Pro
Oh
Bowl
yeah.
numbers.
He
But
always.
I mean, like visually looking, I think it will be off. Like, of course, everyone just cares if it gets done, it gets done. But
Mhm.
I don't know. I just think, even though people think Mahomes is Rodgers, like I don't really think so. I think he's a lot more backyard than Rodgers is, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Mahomes is more creative.
And Devontae Adams is more to the book time counting for his route running. Unless it's a breakdown play, then he goes up. But I don't know. You kind of see it with him and the Raiders. Like he's better when he gets open in his routes. That's how he gets all these touchdowns. When
Yeah.
he has to go back to save the quarterbacks from getting tackled because their line sucks.
Yeah.
They're not like Aaron Rodgers where they can throw it. So I guess that way I can see them working well. But I might see them disconnecting because even though Patrick Mahomes is great and very accurate, he also is pretty inaccurate too at times.
Yeah.
So,
But can you imagine?
but I think I like what Chiefs fans said too. Though Amari Cooper, I think would fit them way better.
Yeah, Amari Cooper and a lot cheaper too.
Yeah, a lot cheaper, a little more versatile for playmaking too.
And it looked like the Cleveland Browns are not going to go anywhere.
Yeah. But I like seeing Cleveland suffer, so I don't mind it.
you, you like to see Cleveland suffer. Wow.
They thought their city, their owners of their teams. Some of them are and managers aren't there no more, but I don't know. They just have a lot. They just have a big. Cleveland has a big mouth, right? Because they got LeBron. There's a reason even LeBron isn't there no more. Okay.
Wow. What a bold statement.
And Kyrie Irving too.
And Kyrie Irving's out.
Hey, even though Detroit is more dangerous, Detroit has more history than Cleveland.
Kyrie Irving was not even a good player.
Hey, I can go all day on Cleveland, man.
How dare you? The
Also, when you drive through the city, it smells like dirty lake.
Put some respect out, Cleveland.
I guess the only good thing about Cleveland is somewhat of their skyline, but it's still pretty mediocre.
Okay. Wow.
You thought they had something.
Wow. You're gonna piss off our fans in Cleveland.
The people are actually okay though. Sometimes the people aren't really that bad. It's more just I don't like their sports. It's more that I don't like their sports organizations.
You can't do damage control. Too late.
No. People are fine. They're just they're not the owner of the Browns, all right? That decided to bring on Watson, all right?
Yeah, that was kind of bad.
And the Cleveland Cavaliers manager when they would get all the first round picks all the time and then do nothing with them.
What
But
do you
every
mean nothing with
time
this?
he would win them, the way he would just clap was so annoying. The way
What
he
do you
would
mean?
boast is so annoying.
They drafted LeBron.
No, not that guy. It was the manager after LeBron.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm just
And they
busting.
had Anthony Bennett, Kyrie Irving. They had one more, Andrew Wiggins. Oh, and they did nothing with those picks. I
Okay,
guess it was like Kyrie Irving.
so talk about your topic the trade. Who got traded?
Karl Anthony Towns, Julius Randle, and Dante DiVincenzo. And I want to say there was picks involved, but I don't remember. I'm just still kind of shocked about the trade. One, certain people are like, I understand it and I get it, but I don't get it. I get Karl Anthony Towns is great, and this,
Okay.
I think the Knicks won this trade, by the way. But
Really?
yeah, so it doesn't make sense to me for the Timberwolves. They just got to the NBA Western Conference Finals
Mm-hmm.
previous year. He's been with the team for 11 years, 10, 11 years, 10 years. Wait, yeah, 11 years in the NBA, so it was going to be, so 10 years. Uh, the Loyal was the face of their franchise until uh, Anthony Edwards came. It's just very head scratching
Really?
of a move to me. The Timberwolves also get a player back, but his contract runs out this year. They didn't want to pay Karl Anthony Towns' contract, but again, he also just took you guys to the Western Conference Finals, which is one series away from going to the NBA Finals. So I thought they could have built it off that momentum. Now you're mixing the chemistry. Now the Timberwolves have to worry about, is Julius Randle going to resign with them, which I feel like they wouldn't make this trade if they think so. But also in NBA trades, you can't really talk about it, so it's still up in the air. And then with,
Why can't you talk about it?
because it's interfering.
What?
Yeah. So like
Really?
other teams, like if I'm trading, let's say you're on my team and I'm trading you, I can let you know that we're trading you, but I can't. The other team can't be like, hey, unless I agree with it right away. I'm saying like before conversations, like the negotiations. They be like, well, if we trade this player, he has a contract. Can we talk to him and see maybe if he says he's going to like sign an extension with us or whatever? And sometimes they'll allow that then, but most time it's elite. It's against the rules for players and teams to talk before they talk to like a team or something.
Okay. Gee.
So, and then the next perspective, Karl Anthony Towns is good, but I feel like the big that the Knicks needed,
Uh-huh.
he's not the one. But and because he's so talented, it's not gonna really make a difference either. But again, there goes the touches problem that the Bucks and every team in the NBA has, that fans still can't recognize that two great players who are used to getting the ball a lot have to work together and used to not having the ball a lot. But Karl Anthony Towns did have, again, Anthony Edwards, so that could help him out in that standpoint
Mm-hmm.
of touches. So I think the Knicks are still going to be a team to watch, but I don't know. I just and there's just something that just feels off about these moves.
Okay.
It's definitely shocking, but it just doesn't feel right. It leaves like
So
a nasty taste in my mouth.
who do you think won the trade?
The Knicks,
The Nets.
yeah, and I feel bad for Dante DiVincenzo, who was my favorite player. The Bucks drafted him, should have kept him. Still mad about us trading him, but I don't know. I want him to find a home that's with a team that I like, and
Okay.
so far the one team that he was with that I liked was the Golden State Warriors. So
Okay. Nice.
but I still wish them the best. But yeah, that's just a shocking move. I just think it was unnecessary, and I think that the Timberwolves just pulled the trigger too soon. I think they maybe could have found a better option. I do think Randall's a good player, but again, his contract expires after this year, so you just traded a guy you had on a contract for a guy you don't have on a contract.
Yeah.
So maybe they expected him to just ball out because he's on a contract year and
Mm-hmm.
then win a ring or whatever. But I don't think he's that caliber of a player, anyways. To just I think Karl Anthony Towns is better than him, so that's why I'm saying that. But they did get Dante DiVincenzo, who is a good bench piece, but the Timberwolves already had a good bench.
Okay.
So it just makes it, I guess, their bench stronger, and it just means that they're giving they're giving the team the keys to Anthony, so it's his team. So, but I liked the duo him and Karl Anthony Towns had. So
We'll see how they do with the new team.
yeah, so those are teams to look out for, and that goes to my other NBA category, just NBA teams to look out for that would be interesting.
How did the Warriors do it?
They were a playing tournament team last year, so I don't even think they made the playoffs. So it was like the first year LeBron and Curry didn't make the playoffs together. So they're going to be out looking in. They made a couple moves that I'm forgetting. But I think they still have a lot to do. I think because they lost Klay Thompson and they didn't really find too much to replace besides Buddy Hield. I think they'll be a playing tournament team or fighting for the last spot in the Western Conference.
Okay.
But I still think they'll be dangerous in a team that people shouldn't sleep on, though.
Okay.
Another team would be, shockingly, the Detroit Pistons. Even though everyone's used to them being bad recently, they picked up a lot of key bench role players for other teams.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm expecting they're just expecting a whole bunch of role players to do well. So even though they're not, I don't think they're going to be like, oh my God, good or out of this world. I think they'll at least be enough entertaining and another team you can't sleep on because it's a team filled with professional pros. But I don't think they'll be a playoff team, but I still think they're a team that's on a rise and will no longer be last place.
Okay. Nice.
And then a sleeper team will probably, even though they're in the playoff, the A seed last year, I think. 8th or 7th. I think they were the 8th. Oh, no, they were the 6th. So, yeah, no, they're higher. The Orlando Magic, I think, are going to be a pretty good team. I think they're going to grow off of last year's playoff run. And then I think a couple additions they added this offseason, I don't think we'll put them over the stump, but again, I think we'll make them just better.
Okay.
Then, of course, my Milwaukee Bucks. They have they've been disrespected and been shitted on too much this season.
I mean, you say that all the time when we talk about
so because it's a lot. People don't think that Giannis and Damian Lillard have what it takes. So this is like a prove them wrong type of year for the Bucks. That's why I'm saying for people to watch for them because it's just, again, too much disrespect. People are counting them out. People don't think the Bucks are going to be good. So that's a team to look for. The 76ers, because they got Paul George, and see how they do. Joel Embiid, who again just recently won MVP. I think that would be a good team to watch. I'm trying to think if there's any other teams. I guess teams that are worried, real quick, that would be a key would be the Atlanta Hawks. What direction is that team going to go to? They were in the finals 3 years ago, Eastern Conference Finals 3 years ago, and then just haven't shown up since. So are they going to turn that around?
Wow, really? They dropped off that badly?
Yeah, they didn't even make the playoffs.
Ouch. That's not good.
Yeah. I guess that team too would be the Oklahoma City Thunder. They're the youngest team last year, and
Okay.
they made it to the second round of the NBA playoffs, and we're the best team in the West. So youngest team, best team in the West. So I think they'll come up with vengeance. Oh, and John Morant comes back for the Memphis Grizzlies. I forgot about that from a suspension. So maybe the Memphis Grizzlies will come back where they left off as the number one team in the West. So,
What was he suspended for?
flashing a gun on a live stream.
Hold up. He flashed the live gun on live stream.
Yeah,
Is he
twice. One
stupid
was his
or
friend
something?
doing it. Huh?
Is he stupid?
Yeah, kind of. It was like him, like yeah, like that type of thing, like waving it around, like
Wow.
yeah.
That's
Um, Again, I think it was right for him to get suspended for that. But again, he got suspended longer than a guy who actually hit his wife. So the NBA needs to get their priorities straight. So
okay.
hey, it's even though I like the NBA more than NFL, I'm still gonna be hard on the league. So you're gonna be hearing a lot of that.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah, both a lot of sports leagues have their problems.
Yeah, football have their problems too, man.
So the only pro, really, if I'm gonna be honest, in sports is watching the actual sport itself. I think, and like fan interaction.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think sports are pretty. Not the sport itself again, but like again, the economy of it and ownerships and all these people's kind of stupid. But that's a conversation for another day.
Yeah. What was the other topic that we said?
Bad blood that you wanted to talk about.
Uh, like I said last night on my live stream, the WWE Prime event is this Saturday. It's called Bad Blood. There's about 6 matches, and the opening match is the Hell in a Cell match between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. This is gonna be their final rival match. This is the last match they're ever gonna wrestle together.
Why? What's the stipulation? One has to leave or retire or something.
No, each person had 2 wins apiece.
Oh, okay.
Whoever wins this last match gets the right to challenge for the championship. So that's what it is. But the match that I'm really looking for is the main event. It's going to be a tag team match. It's going to be Cody Rhodes tagging with Roman Reigns versus the New Bloodline, Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu.
That should be good.
But it looks like Cody Rhodes leaked out information that he shouldn't have leaked out. There might be a big wrestling star to come back on that night, and everybody's wondering who that might be.
CM.
No, it might be The Rock.
WrestleMania. I was gonna say WrestleMania.
Yeah. It might be The Rock coming back to team up with the old bloodline to promote the Survivor Series in November. In November, we're having the Survivor Series pay-per-view where each side gets 5 members apiece, and they all get into the War Games cage match. So I think that's gonna be nice.
Yeah, I think you're right. Maybe it is The Rock, just because he brings such a audience to WWE. And again, like you said, it's kind of gotten stale. So
Yeah. This whole old bloodline, new bloodline, it's getting old, dude. It's been going on for a year now, and people are getting sick of it.
like people said like the WWE has had talent, but I feel like a lot of those main talent guys have left and gone to smaller indie shows or AEW. And I
Yeah,
feel like now the WWE is afraid because they've cut so many people. Now that if when they do finish this, or they're afraid to finish this, is because they don't feel like they have enough talent to carry or
yeah,
make anything
that's true.
close.
You're absolutely right.
And they don't want to rely on older wrestlers or their legend
Yeah,
wrestlers, not only because they're old, but because they want to do something else. But again, they just don't have trust in their other superstars.
yeah, that's true. So yeah, but yeah, that's the thing about blood, the bad blood, and it also starts 1 hour early tomorrow. All pay-per-views start at 5, but this one's gonna start at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, Manuel, what's up? So, what was going on with chat? Why was there a dumpster fire yesterday?
You told me. You really thought that game was a dumpster fire?
Yeah, Manuel, I'm so sad about my Brewers.
Oh yeah, what happened?
They lost to the Mets in the playoffs.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Tom was talking about it on his live stream. He's like, damn it.
Bro, to the Mets and their fans just talk so much shit.
Oh, like the Bears fans?
But unlike the Bears fans, the team actually backed it up, though.
Yeah, they
Bro,
did.
I had a guy bark at me, Jay. I don't want to lose to a team where other fans barked at me, okay?
What's wrong with that?
I'm not going to answer.
Why do you look at me like that for, man? Wow.
See, exactly. You don't like it either.
I thought you know what you mean, though.
Yeah. You just imagine losing to that.
My workplace was a dumpster fire last someone stole. What? Somebody stole copper from your work?
Hey, all I know is they got big money off of that. That's for
I
sure.
know, yeah. You know how much copper? You know how much money you can get from copper?
Sucks I had to be a workplace, but they were like,
Yeah, they're like, I don't have to work. I got money right here.
they're like, Mr. Krabs, look at all the money.
Oh, man. I got.
Oh yeah, but no, the Brewers losing. I don't know. Like, you know how it is with the Packers. Losing every NFC Championship game.
Oh, that's low. Oh man, dude. Don't take my emotions back to that.
But just imagine that, but 2 times with the Brewers, because every time the Brewers go to the playoffs, every team that beats the Brewers ends up winning the World Series. It's happened every playoffs. The team that beats us first always wins.
So you're telling me the next winners of the World Series is going to be the New York Jets.
They would be the first team to not.
Mets.
Yes, and it would make sense for the Mets not to be the first team to do it. But every team that beat the Brewers in the wild card, or just in the playoffs, but mostly the wild card, wins.
Should I put money on the Mets? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Are you telling me that I'm gonna get rich?
What? Who won last year? The Arizona, right?
Yeah.
They beat the Brewers.
So if I put 100
Who won the
grand,
year? Who won the year after that? I mean, before that,
so,
the Atlanta Braves, and they beat the Brewers before.
so you're absolutely sure the Mets are gonna win the World Series?
Yeah, I'm calling it. I think the Mets are gonna win.
So if I put 100K on the Mets,
He said if I put on.
and if I lose, you're paying me back.
Here's what I tell you. If you did that and you lost, it would be because of the Mets' luck, not because of the Brewers. Again, what 5 teams have done it to the Brewers, where every time they beat us, they have won. The Mets would be the team that would do that. So
The whole Mets are putting to good money.
oh, the Diamondbacks lost. So that didn't happen. So I was wrong. So it's four out of the 5, I think.
Now you're telling me something else. Now I'm afraid to put.
They did go to. So that means the Mets are going to the World Series. This doesn't mean they're gonna win. So
Now I'm afraid to put 100 grand on the Mets.
I'm kind of happy that the Diamondbacks lost because I thought they won.
Okay.
After the Brewers lose, I stopped paying attention to baseball because I just feel pain.
Okay, you're paying me back if I lose like 100 grand.
No, blame the Mets. Hey, the Brewers gave them the key, the pathway to get there, like we do with every other team that has won or got there.
I don't even have 100 grand.
Man, I get that. The MLB doesn't have a cap, so they can just at least give me 100 grand and I'll be set. I think I can make $1 million off 100 grand.
Really? What is your plan to make up?
Helping me get equipment, setting me up for stuff if I need help with that equipment for me to learn stuff. I can pay for that, and then if I just grind it out, I can hopefully make something. You got to put money in. You got to put money into something to make money. So.
Yeah, Emmanuel. But by what Kent is saying, the Mets are going to win the World Series. So fuck it. Put money on it. Fuck it. The Mets are going to win the World Series, and you're going to be rich, right, Kent?
Hey, if you guys win anything, just give me. If you guys win a lot of money, just give me 1,000.
What if I lose? You're gonna take me back to 100 grand?
No, I'll give you a virtual hug.
Oh, I don't need no stupid hug.
Yeah, you do.
I need money.
So do I.
Everybody does.
Maybe we should do this. Maybe we should do an experiment where we do a GoFundMe, and we just be like, "Hey, we don't really have anything to offer. Yeah, we have YouTube channels you can watch, but you guys give your money away to so many other useless things. We're just being honest. Can you just give us a little something? I guarantee you, we'll get at least some money from people. But we'll also put though, if there's people who need it more, then give it to them. I'll have an arrow pointing.
Wait, man, did you hear about that? She said Ocho and James
Harrison.
They're gonna fight in the MMA.
That's gonna be something.
Are they really gonna fight each other?
What's up, Justin?
We're having a great day. How you doing?
Oh yeah, just a little hard, but doing
Uh,
great.
Manuel says I have a cousin from Houston who is still sad about the after being eliminated by the Motor City Tigers.
Yeah, I would too, but
Yeah, but how you gonna diss your cousin like that? He's family.
because the Houston Astros cheated and they don't deserve any sympathy, so I kind of get him. And then for his cousin to love a cheating franchise might hurt. That's just what I'm thinking, you know.
Did they really cheat?
Yes.
If you're not trying, you're not cheating.
No, that's bad, Jay. That's bad.
That's how I think of it. I, if you're not cheating, you're
I
not
think if you're
trying, right?
cheating, you're lazy.
Hi, Uncle Jay.
Wow, that was loud.
I don't know. That's even rude to lazy people because lazy
I
people
hear
still get stuff done, but they'll just do it in the best operative way. Cheating is just being bad. That's what
Hey,
it is.
yeah, but
They're just bad.
if you're not cheating, you're not trying.
Nope. If the Astros were lazy, then they would just find easier ways to score points without cheating.
Hold up. Where you going? Where you going?
I'm going to the hotel.
Oh,
Say bye bye to Kenton.
Bye bye, Kenton.
bye.
Hey, close the door.
Jeez, man.
Man, Jessica's doing good. Just logged off from the week. No more crap for it.
Spreadsheets. Hey, that must feel good though.
And enjoy your weekend, man. Enjoy your weekend. That's what weekend is for. Not to
Yeah.
not doing anything and just relaxing. Hey, blood is always thicker than water, but you know how annoying because fanboys of the Houston and San Francisco. Yeah, I know how that feels. My brother's a diehard San Francisco Niners fan. I gotta hear about it all the time.
As I say, the banter in your family must be hilarious.
Yeah, it has to.
Yeah,
I would
you'd be like,
love.
this guy loves cheaters. Look at him, look at him.
I would love to
Cousin.
be a fly on that wall.
I was like, yeah, some of my family members, I guess not blood related, but married in are like Bears fans, so we're always shitting on them.
Bears fans.
You see that a lot in Wisconsin, Bears and Packers families. You'll sometimes see it with Minnesota fans, but not as much as you think.
Yeah. You know who's worse? Minnesota. I cannot stand Minnesota Vikings.
I like the city, just don't like the Vikings.
Yeah, oh god. And by the way, I'm not gonna stream the early game. The Jets and the Vikings. That's way too early.
They're in Europe, right?
Yeah, they're in London. And I'm not.
I watched the highlights.
Yeah, I know. I'm not doing no. Dude, I have to get ready at 3 in the morning if I did that. If I had to stream that game, it'll be 3:30 in the morning over here.
I was like, yeah, Justin, I was just talking about the Pistons and how they got some good pieces.
Oh, really?
And they'll be entertaining to watch, but I don't know. I haven't kept up with Detroit too much. I know they're trying to rebuild a lot, not as fast as they want to when it comes to the city. And then, of course, the Lions are on their new
Oh, man.
brand and been good. And then the Tigers have been okay.
It looks like the Lions are for real, man. They're going to be a good team for a long time. Just ask the Twins fans. They are back to being me.
As a Brewers fan, I enjoy that. That was a good one. I'm gonna have to take that one from you, man.
Oh man, you're bad, dude. You got the worst than Vikings fans.
Nah, that's what a rivalry is. And we're actually throwing like good jabs that make sense. We're not just saying out of pocket stuff like people do on Instagram now.
True. Yeah, you are right. You are right. But I do have something to tell you guys. I am trying to do something new this year in football where I interact with one of the subscribers every live stream. So I might invite one of you guys to come on live stream with me if you guys want to. So, and if that's okay with you, Kendra, we might have somebody come on with us.
All right, if I don't like them, we'll cut them.
I know Chief fan is joining me this Monday night for the Chiefs game.
Ooh, I might have to get up in there.
Yeah, you gotta get up in the game. Chief is he's hilarious. He is hilarious. Downtown Detroit is improving though rough spot for sure, but it's much nicer than most popular teams. The Pistons have been bad since. Ooh, really? They did that bad for that many years?
Yeah, it's just the decision making. They were like the Bucks for a while, where they're just, and now the Brewers, where they're just fine being mediocre. But the Brewers are fine being playoff mediocre. The Pistons are just fine being barely playoff mediocre. But the last couple years, they've just been bad.
At least you guys have the Detroit style pizza.
No, their city, but yeah, he's right. The city has been improving way more than people think. This is like the architects and like city planning nerd coming into me. I love just learning about cities. That's why I have such beef with some other cities. By the way, that's just sports. But no, they've been working well. The only problem with Detroit is they have to get their housing market fixed. They have a lot of like abandoned areas and houses that are just empty that need to be knocked down, renovated, turned over for housing. I think they could be a really big boom for people to live, especially if they can get their policing to be better. But no, Michigan in general, and of course Detroit, is just on a progressive, better rise. So,
Okay.
Jordan. I'm trying to remember if I have an appointment. I have an appointment early Tuesday, so it's a maybe, but it's more on the yes maybe because I do want to meet you. So I might join early and then leave, unlike other times where I don't join early and then join late. So
Yeah. If you feel like it, come in. I always send you a link.
yeah, so sometimes Jay won't even know. He'll be like, I don't know, and I just be there. Boop.
I know, yeah. All of a sudden, I'm like, where did you come from?
Yeah, the Pistons did lose 28 consecutive games in a row.
Oh wow, that's horrible.
It was bad.
Just like that Detroit Lions. 1 year they went 0-16.
Yeah, and I don't think the Tigers were that bad, but they also went on a really big losing streak for a little bit too. Just Detroit.
And Justin says, "Oh man, now I want pizza." I love Detroit style pizza. I like that crust on a Detroit style pizza. Oh God, that's so good.
I live on the west side of the state, basically right across the water from Milwaukee. That's cool. Yeah, that's where I'm from.
Yeah, pretty
So
much.
yeah, I want to take the ferry from Milwaukee to Michigan. One, just 'cause I've never been on there, and it would be cool.
Oh, there's a ferry.
Yeah, but I have to find a reason to go to Michigan.
Michigan, Michigan, Michigan. What is there in Michigan?
Besides Detroit, I'm being honest, there's really not a lot. I mean, well, there's nature, you know.
No, sh- go get a Detroit style pizza.
Nah, Milwaukee is pizza. I'm not. I'm not really big of a pizza fan, if I'm being honest.
Right?
Yeah, I'm not saying I don't like pizza. I like pizza. Pizza's good, but it's just not one of my favorite foods or food I can binge over and over.
What's your favorite kind of topping for pizza?
Sausage,
Huh?
sausage.
You're a sausage person.
Yeah. Yep, you're right, Justin. Yeah, same here. I always wanted to.
Grand Rapids nice, a lot of hey, not bad, yeah.
I used to date a girl online. I used to live in Grand Rapids. That
Oh,
could have been decent. Yeah, but again, I don't really like online dating.
Little Caesar pizza gets me. Yeah.
That's a couple people there. Not me though, shockingly, with all my stomach problems.
Hey, for the price, you cannot beat Little Caesar for the price.
No, Little Caesars is a good pizza for how cheap it is.
Yeah.
McDonald's needs to learn something because there's no reason the McChicken should not be $1 again.
No, yeah, there's something wrong with that. If you pay $1 for chicken nuggets, there's something wrong.
If it's too
Hey,
expensive,
Phil,
food has to be like better. What's up, Philip?
Domino is the worst. What? I like Domino's.
I only like Domino's sausage. Again, I'm not a big pepperoni guy.
Oh, I have a question for Phil. How did the date go? He had a date last night.
Oh,
Yeah. So how did it go, Phil?
dude, I haven't gone on a date in a long time.
Me too. It's been like about 5 years. So yeah, it's been a while.
Been about 2 or 3.
Hey, Phil fan.
It's a Bill fan.
Welcome, welcome. How you doing? My
Yeah, I
brother
think it's been.
for Domino for
It's about to be 3 years, so 2 years. So 2 years.
2 years. Damn. Better than me.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't put myself out there, I guess.
Yeah, me. I do put myself out there, but lately I've been lazy. Man.
No, I do the young thing, which I don't like, is like dating apps, and I get matches with pretty girls. It's not that I'm afraid.
You
I
know
just don't
what?
have any. I just don't have any interest. I have like a commitment thing right now where I committed to way too many people in the past that didn't work out for me. So
Yeah.
it's just like, I don't. It's like when SpongeBob was like, I don't feel like it. Like, it's
Yeah,
kind of like that.
I'll see you Sunday, man.
I don't feel like it. Oh yeah, see you Sunday, Bills fan. I'll be there for the Packers game. So
Yeah, he'll be here for the Packers game. And we're going to dominate.
oh
Come
my
on,
god,
Pat.
I'm looking forward to it because I can't take another heartache like the Vikings game.
Oh, that was horrible. That, and you know, after that game, people were like bashing me about it. You know, you know, well, you predicted the Vikings to win. I'm like, yeah, but I was using my head.
Dang. I hope it goes better for you because I had something like that where
Ooh,
I
yeah.
went, I
I
went
had
on,
the same thing too, dude.
I went on a date with a girl, and we talked for a long time. And like, she's like was really big into space, and I really like space. We talked about that for like hours, and then even a girl, another woman came up and said, "Y'all look so cute together," and then walked away. And then that girl just never hit me up again. I'm like, son of a bitch. Like, what did I do wrong? But no, she texted me. She did text me and say it wasn't me, it was her. She had bad anxiety and stuff. So
Okay. Yeah, Phil said it went wonderfully. We talked about, wow, 5 hours on the phone, man. We just into each other. Hey, man, that sounds great, Phil. I mean, I'm happy for you.
bro, that must have felt great.
Uh, Justin said I've been with the same woman since my senior year. And I'm 43. I was date. That's a long time, Justin. Man.
Yeah, dating's weird now for like
Oh, yeah. Dating
like
days. I remember dating my ex girlfriend. It was easy. We met. Now, this day and age, I have no idea what to do.
yeah, no. It's very hard. Especially until like I'm such a bad texter. I have no charisma over texting.
Yeah,
I like that like what you guys like from like me being live. I'm so boring texting.
I can vouch for that.
Yeah, I like I send way too many paragraphs and stuff. I'm such a talker. I either send nothing, like I either send too small of a something or too big of a message. Nothing in between.
No.
So it's like if I'm trying to like, and I got like no like riz. I hate that word, but like I don't know if I don't know a girl, I'm not just gonna be like, what up? I don't know.
You know, yeah, better than me, I go, hey,
Or like
yeah.
weird punchline.
I'm like, hey, yeah.
And that's not me. I do pun. I do. I guess jokes and like stuff, but I'm punchlines like that.
What's your favorite pickup line?
I don't have a pickup line. I don't practice any of that.
Phil said, I really enjoy her creative spirit. It inspires and gets me creative going too. Hey, man, if it works for you, it works for you, man.
It's like that's what it's about. Finding something.
All power to you, man. All power to you.
Happy for you, my boy. Fist bump.
Yeah, we're all rooting for you, man.
Sorry, I don't feel seem too enthusiastic. The energy keeps going, but again, I'm like really tired and low energy. So
Yeah, I can vouch for that. He is tired. He had a long week.
so
So let's just give him a break. But you better bring all your energy this Sunday.
sorry. I'm sorry. The timing on that one. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna bring all his energy this Sunday.
I will.
Still don't know if she's a Viking fan or not though.
Yeah, that's a deal breaker for me. I can't. I just want to know.
You just have to pull the bandit. You just have to go, hey, are you a Viking fan? Because I'm a Packers fan. And if you're a Viking fan, we can't talk during the football season.
I was like, I used to date a girl who was her and her family were Cubs fans, so it always made interesting conversations. But I'd rather date somebody who has the same team as me, or doesn't.
I dated a Niners fan. Every time the Niners beat the Packers in the playoffs, I had to hear about it.
Oof.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah, luckily with the Cubs and the Brewers, they went back and forth a lot, so it was a lot of.
It's like, man, you gotta be careful about that, man. It can ruin a relationship.
Yeah, so that's what I'd prefer. Man, if I can get a girlfriend who likes the Bucks or just anything I like, that's
Oh yeah, I would love to find a girl that loves the Packers. But yeah, guys,
oh my god.
we should end the podcast now because it looks like Kenton's really, really, really tired. And I'm getting tired too. And I am getting a little hungry. And I did reach out to Coca-Cola at Walmart. And I told them the new products are not for me, so maybe we cannot work with each other. And they go, that's fine.
Yeah, Emmanuel, that's what I want. Sorry.
But yeah, how are the Brewers doing?
They're not doing well. We just got kicked out the playoffs, and I'm so sad because you put effort and time in a team, and then you have an owner who just doesn't care. But also our manager made some I was gonna say a word that I can't say. Dumb moves. So
Don't you say it.
hey, I caught myself. All right.
Don't you say it.
I caught myself.
All right,
the R word,
I'll see you later.
But it also wasn't the R word, but it was definitely a word I couldn't say.
No. On that note, we're in the stream. Alright, guys. It's been really fun. It's me. It's Kenton. Like I always say, stay safe, be positive, and always
Go Pack Go.
We'll see you next time, fellas.
Have a good weekend.
Bye-bye.